Looking recording. Hey, I want to start off by saying this isn't going to be a particularly entertaining video or informative. I mean, none of my videos really are, but especially this one. Just because I'm specifically making this for one guy. I got some comments on my channel and he's asking about some lights on his car. Error. Cool name, by the way. Error left me some comments. And he says, I just turned 18 about a month ago. He worked a pizza job all year saving checks, and he finally ended up enough money to buy a running and driving 72 Chevelle 396. It just needs a little work. I just bought it yesterday. That's fucking awesome, dude. Congratulations. I mean, that's amazing. And this was a couple days ago, and I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. I never got a notification that you even left a comment. I wonder how often that happens. But, I mean, usually I'll get something when somebody leaves any type of comment. It's strange, but you said that you found a website and you got some more information, and I already answered one of your questions, but I just thought I'd make a quick video on some of the things you asked, and maybe a couple other things. If there's somebody else in a similar situation, maybe can help them out a little bit. Anyway, you said your inner taillights are out. I believe we got that figured out. The outer lights are your brake lights and tail lights. This dual purpose bulb. Where am I? The side markers. The side markers, that'll probably be on that site. I think you can figure that out. That's one of the only things on our cars that are different. He has a 72, like I said, mine's a 71. Mine have the split side marker lights. Yours is one solid lens, but I'm sure it's the same. There should just be two screws and it'll pop right out. Pretty easy to see because they didn't try to hide screws very much back then. We got the headlights figured out, and that should be a pretty simple thing. But just in case, you've got the two here, and this whole bezel comes out. And then, like I said, you've got two screws. I'm not going to take it out because I'm sure you can see them. If I can. I'm also using my phone because I couldn't find my damn GoPro. You got a screw there, and they're Phillips. One there, and one there. No. They are flats. I can't remember. I haven't done them for a while. The flats are part of the chrome trim line that holds in this bulb, or the assembly. Don't mess with the adjusters. I mean, you might want to adjust them after you get it all put back together, but you've got that one. Anyway, you'll see it. I think it's right there. And then your adjuster. Yeah, that's right. Your adjusters are in the little holes, so they're easy to get to when this bezel is on. Bulbs themselves. 8 lights. You've got the dual purpose for your tail lights and tail lights and brake lights. They're 1157s. Now, don't get these. I know you know this because you saw my other video. Don't get the LEDs. I'm just double checking. You know what? I just made a discovery thanks to your comment. This is what I was talking about. Those two separate lenses for your parking lights or your turn signals. I just took the screws out. They are all the same, so you don't have to worry about that. This is one solid piece. I I told you I've never taken these out. These bulbs have never gone bad for me. So I decided to just take a look at it. Look at that. So, I don't know. They might be the same. Just a different shape. Instead of having the separation. Your whatever the hell you would call that. I guess you'd call this a bezel too. Or the frame. Headlight frame. It might be the same thing. And they only changed that. I don't know. And what is it? You might want to go with clear lenses. I don't know how they would look if yours are. I mean, I think your lens is all yellow anyway, so whatever. Let me hold on. I'll put you down. Let me see what kind of lens this is. I don't know, man. It looks like an 1157, but an amber one. It's probably a different part number, but like I said, you'll figure it out. You can just look it up. Even if it's more expensive online, you can get the part number online and then just go pick it up at Walmart because it's a common thing. Another thing, I've never opened this, but what the hell is that? That might be something you'll have to figure out too. That looks like the bulbs you have in the dash, so that will be a common one, but I don't know. That was my key. I don't know what that would be for, unless that's... Because if it's a dual-purpose bulb, you've got parking lights and turn signals. But that's with one bulb. So what the hell is that? And it looks burnt out. And if you don't know, you saw me grab that one with a rag. Don't ever touch these bulbs with your bare hands. This one I just grabbed because it looks burnt. I'm gonna see what that is. I think I have some more. Well, thank you for your comment, Error. So weird saying that. Because I'm learning things about this too. I did have another one and I just put that in. If I had to guess, that's going to be the hazards. I don't know why they would do that, but what else would that be? Unless it's just for the size, so you can see it more off to the side. Nothing. And you asked me about the hazards. I don't know if you've got that figured out yet. If you look down here, under your steering column, at the key, flasher. You just, what do you do, pull it out? I don't use those very often. Push it in. And there are your flashers. That is so strange. Flashers work. What the hell is that bulb for? Anyway, you'll get it figured out once you get those bulbs in. You know, just turn them on and you'll be able to see what happens. You said you have a switch that goes in the middle, up and down. If it sits in the middle, I would guess down is for parking lights, up is for headlights, but I really don't know. You said you had a switch that pulls out. Maybe you were looking at it wrong, and those are your headlights, and the other switch is something else. If it's not labeled, it's kind of hard to tell, but that could have been your washers you're looking at. That's what mine do. That's low, high, and then push in for squirters. Mine don't work, of course, but that's what you would do. And I think some of them were turned sideways, so that might be that switch. Or maybe they had a similar one for your headlights. I couldn't tell you there. Well, that's what it is. Just your side marker lights. I've been driving this car for 6 years. Never knew that. Thanks to your message, or your comment, I have side marker lights now. I just figured there was one bulb in there. Why would they do that? But it sure makes, makes a hell of a difference. I mean, of course, you can see that at night, but look how much of a difference that makes. Amazing. And they say I had some extras. I got some interior lights, some dash lights. For, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I only had one bulb working, and then that one would go out and another one would start working. This comes off, and I can send you a link if you need to know how to take this dash pad off to get these lights working. There are 5 of those bulbs in here, in a strip, or in a line. You can't see it now, but it's compared to having just one bulb, it's bright as hell. Of course, not during the day, but they are, I believe, when I looked them up, I found them by getting 194s. They have a bunch of names, but again, it's easy to find. Just look them up online. You can just put your vehicle information in there and they'll show up pretty quickly. Here's what they are, if it helps. What the hell did it say? Oh my god, 120 volt, 5 watt, I believe. Now I can't see it. You can see it on the new one. But they're the ones with a little flat connection. Fucking hold still. Focus. Oh my god. If only I could find the good camera. Well, you'll figure it out. Now you had another question about the trunk. That's a big problem area. I don't know what to tell you about that other than to just get it redone. Or just drive it. It's really up to you. I mean, you wondered if you should put in a trunk because it's flaking. How bad is it flaking? You said it, I'm sure it does leak. Mine leaks. They all leak. It's probably right here. I don't even know where the hell you're looking. Right in there. You're gonna have a leak. Probably up here you'll get leaks. I changed the seal, but it was a cheap Chinese one, so that didn't last very long. Excuse the mess. I do haul shit in here. You can fit quite a bit in these trunks. Yeah, this was new a few years ago. It's starting to get all tore up. It's not the best material. But your main problem area is going to be these wheel wells. I'm sure it's all rotted out like mine. And every time it rains, if you drive in the rain, it's going to throw water up in there. Here, driving the car around, I decided to spray some of that spray rubber shit. It wasn't even the Flex Seal, it was the cheap shit from Walmart. Just to, not even to try to seal it, just to make it look a little better, because it was, I don't know, I guess I wanted to stop the rust. Nowadays, if I was gonna do anything about it, I would spray it with tranny fluid or oil or something just to stop the rust. And I went to some, I don't know, fabric store or hobby place and just got this thin carpet. And I just cut it to fit. Somebody put house carpet in here before, and it worked. So I just took that out and, traced it, cut that out just to have something there. But originally they wouldn't have had anything. That's one thing you need. Always keep tools with you, because you never know. It would have just been a spatter paint on metal without any type of coating or anything. But, I mean, that's really up to you. I'm thinking if you don't put some sort of, I don't know, something on there, like I said, oil, drainy fluid, that oiled linseed oil, like my other video, that'll stop the rust, or at least slow it down. But, you know, there's not much you can do aside from just getting it redone. Unless you're gonna fill it with foam or something like that, but I wouldn't do anything like that on one of these cars. Well, anyway, I think that's about it. I hope I helped you in some way, at least. I don't know if I did or not. Or somebody, maybe, if they had more questions. If you need to know anything else, just leave another comment. Let me know. I suggest making a video. I'd like to see that car anyway. And, you know, just make a video asking or showing. And if you have any questions, just leave them in there. You know what I mean? We need more videos of these cars anyway. There aren't enough. I mean, it's cool to see. Even if it's not like a how-to video or something like that. There are videos like that, but just show the car. Just show the car. So anybody into these old cars, we just love to see them. So, like I said, anything else you need, just let me know. Alright, thanks for watching. Fucking A, man, look at that. That's so much better. This side didn't even have a bulb. It was just gone. Fantastic.